What's up guys, my name is Kato Cree and today you're going to learn how to break out of gold in Apex Legends Season 8 Ranked. Although the video is taking place during Season 8 and Season 9 is just around the corner, I've made sure the tips I'm going to give you will apply to Ranked in general so they can be used regardless of when you're watching this. Just as a reference, I solo queued almost every Ranked game this split, with only a handful being with friends or randoms that I invited after a good match. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell if this video helps you out. Let's get started. Tip number 1, learn your legends. It might not matter much in pubs or lower ranks, but playing legends that complement your team is a huge advantage in sticky situations. Learning how to play multiple legends and well will allow you to easily balance out your team and give added mobility or the ability to secure key locations in a fight. This is especially helpful if you're solo queuing. Legends like Bloodhound or Crypto can not only reveal enemy locations and turn the tide, but also give you assist points if your teammates get the kill because of this information. Number 2, get comfortable with as many weapons as you can. Getting kills off drop can be an easy way to rack up some early game RP. While everyone's scrambling for a shield or a gun, having the ability to pick nearly any weapon up and start sitting people down will quickly boost the total RP you earn in any game, and who knows, you may even find a new favorite weapon. Number 3, communicate with your team. For the love of the All-Father, whether you're solo queuing or playing with the team, you should always be communicating, even without a mic. The in-game ping system has an array of pings you should be taking advantage of. Pinging out loot for teammates, communicating when you're defending a building, or letting your team know where you're going is invaluable. And 9 times out of 10, if you're doing it, they'll return the favor. Armor swapping. We all know that third parties are a frustratingly good move. If you're on the receiving end, the fight can seem unwinnable at times, unless you get into the habit of armor swapping. Make it a point to go into a box every time you get a kill and get a fresh swap. Dropping an empty purple shield for a full white one is way faster than popping a shield bat. I get it guys, nobody wants to drop their shields only for it to be looted away by a rando teammate, but if you die, that does not matter. Unless you didn't lose shields, swap no matter what. If no third party comes, you can always swap back and heal up. Doing this in gold is very important because once you hit plat or diamond lobbies, most players will already be doing this mid-fight. I'm not joking guys, I have friends in Masters trying for Pred this season and they stressed this one to me. It makes a difference. Number 5, don't overextend. Being aggressive and pushing fights seems like an obvious way to gain a little RP. But we have all been there when a teammate has pushed too far, too fast, and left the team to pay the consequences. Don't think this hasn't happened to every single player. Recognize when you're doing it and hold back until winning is almost a guarantee. Waiting for that first knock or waiting for a whole team to have to heal can lead to some quick cleanups. Keep tip number 3 in mind for this, communicating how much damage you've done, what shield the enemy has, and if or when you're pushing. This used to be one of my biggest issues as a Pathfinder main because I would grapple in a little too far to a fight and be punished for it. I fixed it for myself by switching to Bloodhound for almost a month, and I practiced feeling out when the right time to push was. I highly recommend you do the same. Rotation, rotation, rotation is number 6. This is probably the biggest one, and every ranked guide mentions this because of how big it is. Knowing when and how to rotate around a fight, around the map, or to get control of positions early is absolutely crucial to ranked. Whenever you enter a location, try and make it a point to know the easiest way out of that location so that if a fight goes wrong, you can move out, circle back, and take the fight on your own terms. Have a path across the map in mind and plan a backup route or two so that you're never caught by surprise. Bonus tip, if you're in between two teams, rotating out and back in will allow you to third party if they fight, instead of being third partied if you're forced to fight in one direction. Number 7, knowing when not to fight, and this is just as related. This goes for both engaging in a fight and retreating. The higher the rank in the lobbies, assume that third parties are going to come a little bit quicker. If you can't finish the fight quickly before they get there, it's almost a guarantee that they're going to take you out of the match. If you notice a fight is dragging on, communicate with your team, back off, reset, and rotate. Living to fight another battle still awards placement RP. Don't get too hungry for kill points that you lose game sense. Number 8, hip firing. I don't see nearly enough gold players hip firing, or at least on PC lobbies. It's a difficult habit to get into, but in tight quarters, you should rarely be scoping in. Unless your ADS is set to 1.3 times sensitivity, you're actually losing speed when you're tracking and flicking, which means your opponent starts strafing or crouch spamming, you are less likely to hit your shots. Even without aim assist on a mouse, hip firing is still pretty accurate with closer range guns like the R9 and Volt. Just try and get to do it more. Number 9, practice makes perfect. Obvious one. If you aren't already, before your first match, spend 15 to 20 minutes in the firing range, warming up your shot, your movement, trying out new weapons. Even a short warm-up will make you a stronger and more consistent player. In my next video, I'll be doing a short warm-up / training guide for you guys so you can see what I do to warm up, and then I'll show you some things that you guys could also do. Number 10, don't forget to have fun. Serious tips. This is actually a serious tip, guys. This is more of a personal one for me, but I noticed my gameplay is way better when I stop stressing about how many points I'm earning and just enjoy the game. If you start getting frustrated, try playing another game mode for a bit, taking a break, and coming back, and you'll probably notice the difference. With Season 9, a new game mode is coming, Arena, which is all the more reason to take breaks from Ranked. If I missed any important tips, comment them below, but that's all for this guide. Thanks for watching, and good luck, Legends.
Yeah, holy shit.
959, 2 kills. But you know what that means, right, guys?
2 in a row?
No.
Oh, platinum.
Plat!
Oh, shit.
Woo!